Welcome to today's episode of the Jungbeop Talk, where we dive into key insights on life and work. Today's discussion is about building competence in youth before entering the workforce. Recently, we talked about how college students today are learning foreign languages, getting certifications, and maintaining good grades. Do these efforts count as building competence?
It's an interesting question. Many people see these activities, like learning English, as essential for competence. But in reality, they're just supplementary skills. Of course, they're important, but the real competence comes from how we apply knowledge in the field, right?
Exactly. You mentioned that it's not enough to attend private institutions for extra language lessons after school. So where should students focus to truly build competence?
The key is to get into environments where they can learn by doing. Instead of just sitting in a classroom, they should seek out jobs that challenge them in real-world situations. By working in the field, they naturally acquire the knowledge and skills they lack, and it's the best way to grow.
So essentially, you're saying that students should not only focus on the theory in school, but actively look for opportunities to learn through practical experiences?
Exactly. If you only go back to school to fill gaps in your knowledge, you'll miss out on the broader lessons you could gain by working in society. Competence is more than just fixing specific deficiencies. It's about growing in a more holistic way, experiencing a variety of situations that teach you different things.
That's a really interesting perspective. So what you're saying is that if students focus only on fixing their weaknesses, they might end up limiting their growth in the long term.
Right. They'll become a one-trick pony. Good at one thing, but lacking broader skills that are needed in today's world. For instance, you can't just be a great cook and expect that to be enough. Cooking is a basic skill, but the world demands more. What else do you bring to the table?
So it's no longer enough to just excel in one field. Take someone like a driver, for example. Just being a good driver isn't enough today. They need to have other skills, like business acumen or the ability to take on a supportive role, right?
Exactly. A driver may be great at driving, but if they can't adapt, perceive what's needed in the moment, or support the business side of things, they won't stand out. The world doesn't just ask, "Are you good at one thing?" It asks, "What else do you bring to the table?"
That makes sense. So what you're highlighting is that competence today is multifaceted. It's not just about mastering a specific skill, but about gaining insight into the world and understanding the bigger picture, right?
Yes, that's exactly it. The world now demands more than just technical skills. It's about what you've learned from society, your insights, and the paradigms you've developed. Being competent today means you need to be adaptable, well-rounded, and able to see beyond the basics.
It's fascinating how the definition of competence has evolved. Before, being good at one skill was seen as enough. But now, it's about how much you've mastered and how well you can navigate the complexities of the world.
That's right. Our society has grown so large and interconnected that being skilled at just one task isn't enough anymore. The youth of today need to develop not only what they're taught in school, but also the ability to understand, adapt, and thrive in the world outside of it.
It's a great reminder for all of us to think beyond just the basics and focus on gaining broader, real-world experience. It sounds like true competence comes from both learning and actively engaging with the world around us.
Absolutely. It's not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about how you use it and the insights you gain by applying it in real-life situations. That's how you truly build competence.